If I get this pen into that cup, you're joining my weight loss challenge. Hold on, who is this random girl and why is she making me lose weight? Hi, my name is Hannah and you may have seen me from my weight loss or challenge videos. And as you saw in the title, I'm starting my weight loss journey again. But this time, you guys are invited. For the next few months, we'll be doing a weight loss challenge together, not only in the hopes of losing weight, but more importantly, implementing sustainable and healthy changes to our lifestyle and mindset. And if you're watching this video way after the challenge, don't you worry. I'll be talking about some weight loss tips and tricks that I've picked up on the way, so you'll be sure to take something out of this video. So let's talk about the challenge. The challenge we'll be doing for the next few months is 75 Hard. This challenge was first introduced to the world by entrepreneur Andy Frisella. He describes it as a transformative mental toughness program, like an Ironman for your brain. The challenge consists of 2 45-minute workouts a day, one being outside, following a diet, drinking a gallon of water, that's 3 liters for my non-US friends, taking daily progress pictures, and 10 pages of reading. I chose this challenge specifically because it ticks all the main boxes for weight loss. That is diet, exercising, and hydration. But I've made it better and more catered towards weight loss. In our version, there will be 2 45-minute workouts, but with 1 rest day, following a specific diet, that is eating in a caloric deficit, drinking 2 liters of water, and an additional 8+ hours of sleep. And now, meet my dad. My dad had agreed to join us on this challenge with the aim of losing weight and building healthy habits. I know the 75 Hard challenge can be too much and too difficult for some people, so that's why I've included a light or a soft version as well. The only difference being the number of pages you read and reducing it from 2 workouts to 1 workout with an additional rest day. So whether you're going with the hard or light version, there is something here for everyone. Before we break down these steps into further detail, here's a quick crash course on how to lose weight in 60 seconds. A calorie is a unit of energy. Each food has a different caloric value. Our bodies use calories for many different things such as breathing, repairing, moving, and digesting. We each have a different caloric requirement depending on factors such as age, gender, and activity level. Weight loss occurs when you're in a caloric deficit, meaning you consume less calories than what you use. In that deficit, your body then uses stored fat for energy, therefore resulting to fat loss. So with that said, let's get into the steps. Number 1, workouts. The challenge calls for 1 or 2 workouts every day, which may seem daunting at first, but let's break down what this really entails. Workouts are designed to get your body moving. The intensity can vary widely from a simple workout side to more vigorous activities like high intensity interval training. Here's a breakdown of how our bodies uses calories. Number 1, BMR. This is the energy your body uses to just keep you alive, like your heart beating or breathing. Number 2, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, otherwise known as NEAT. This, as the name suggests, is anything that's not exercise. So this is like walking, standing, fidgeting, or moving around. Number 3, exercise. And then number 4, thermic effect of food, the energy your body uses to digest food. It's important to note that working out alone does not guarantee weight loss. With that said, workouts have several advantages that help with fat loss. Regular exercise, particularly strength training, can boost your BMR. This means your body will burn more calories at rest due to increased muscle mass. It's pretty cool, isn't it? You're resting while still losing weight. I'm personally excited for the outdoor workouts. Over the past few months, I did gain a bit of weight because of my lack of movement. I work from home, so I spend most of the time sitting down, editing, and not really moving around much. So even though I worked out, I lacked in my NEAT movements. As to what type of workouts to do, choose one that's enjoyable and fits into your schedule. Just remember, every movement counts. A myth that needs to be busted is that you cannot spot reduce fat. I've seen comments of people asking me, how do I lose fat on my arms or my belly or some very specific area? But unfortunately, you cannot pick and choose where you lose fat. Yes, it's true that certain parts of your body releases fat a lot easier than other parts. And yes, there are exercises to tone up that specific area, but fat loss happens on your body overall. So just keep going and you'll definitely see those changes on those specific areas. Number 2, diet. This has to be my favorite part of the video. Remember, weight loss occurs when you eat less calories than you burn. So for this one, the only requirement is to eat in a calorie deficit. This can be achieved by tracking your calories or just knowing your food. I personally like to use a calorie tracker to achieve this. Over time, you get to really understand and know the calorie content of your food without using the app. You might be wondering, can't I lose weight and eat whatever I want as long as I'm in a caloric deficit? And yes, though this is true, we need to remember more than the calories of the food, we need to focus on the nutritional value and how filling the food will will keep us throughout the day. For example, for the calories of this one bag of medium-sized chips, you could be eating 4 apples. It's obvious what the better choice would be if you're in a calorie deficit, and if you feel like calorie tracking is not for you, there's other great ways to still be in a calorie deficit. You can practice mindful eating, eating slowly, plan your meals ahead, prepare healthy snacks in advance, and swap out some high-calorie food for lower ones. I also have a whole video on eating hacks and weight loss if you'd like to check that out. I also want to drive home that not eating at all is definitely not good for you. As obvious as it sounds, when it comes to weight loss, it seems like we completely forget about that. Remember, food is not the enemy, and it's the fuel that allows your body to do all these amazing things. As for cheat meals, it's okay to have it once in a while, but once you start getting in the habit of eating healthy, the foods that once looked so appetizing, like your Macca's or Taco Bell, slowly begin to look like poison. Not because of the calories, but because of the nutritional value. You can still enjoy eating out with your friends and family, all the while being in your weight loss journey. But just remember to not eat out too much. As a bonus, you get to save money. I've added a calorie calculator down below, so make sure to check that out to find out what your calorie intake should be. Number 3, water. Water is an essential substance we should be drinking every single day. After all, we are made out of 70% water. The ocean inside us loses and uses water, so it's important we constantly replenish it. To understand why we should drink water, let's look at what happens if you don't drink at all. You'll have impaired physical performance. Dehydration will make you feel more tired and exercise less effectively. Secondly, you'll have difficulty being productive and focusing. Specific to weight loss, your body might feel like it's hungry when in reality it's just signaling you to hydrate. For our challenge, I went with 2 liters instead of 3. I've added a hydration calculator down below if you want to check how much you should be drinking. Next up, sleep. Now this one is not a part of the original 75 hard challenge. They say there are 3 pillars of health: diet, exercise, and sleep. But you can further say that sleep is the foundation in which diet and exercise occurs. So what does sleep have to do with weight loss? First, let's talk about hormonal balance. When you're sleep deprived, your body's hunger hormones, ghrelin and leptin, get seriously out of whack. Ghrelin tells your body when to eat, and that increases with lack of sleep, whereas leptin tells you when you're full, and that decreases with lack of sleep. So this combo increases your hunger and appetite. So girlies, sleep is important. Instead of searching and watching videos on how to lose weight at 3 a.m. in the morning, let's focus on getting that quality sleep. Next up, reading. Now we're getting into things that don't really matter with weight loss as much. When I chose this challenge, it was with the focus of developing myself physically and mentally as well. Especially living in a society where we spend majority of our time on our phones, reading a book seemed like an easy way to get our minds off our screens. As Andy Frisella explains, this is not entertainment time, this is not Harry Potter time, this is learn new stuff time. To start off with my books, I'll be reading The God-Shaped Brain by Timothy Jennings. I'm super keen to hear what kind of books you guys are reading, so please let me know in the Discord server or comment them down below. Finally, photo. At first glance you might think it's really unnecessary. I thought so too, but I really liked Andy Frisella's motivation behind doing so. Once you start getting some progress, fitness or business or anywhere else, you start to forget the little details as you go. Weight loss is all about making small changes day by day to make a big difference. The final part of the original 75 hard challenge is if you fail a day, then you've got to start again. But with our weight loss version, there is no such thing. So my one rule is this: it's okay if all the boxes aren't ticked, as long as you tried your best and do better the next day than the day before. Now back to my dad. Hey guys, I'm here with my dad and we're going to do a short interview about how he feels in regards to the 75 light challenge. Do you want to say hello?
Hello.
이걸 하는 이유가 뭐죠?
배가 많이 나오는 것 같아서 배를 좀 들어가게 하고 75일 동안 진짜로 할 수 있는지 제 자신을 한번 시험을 해보고 싶습니다.
그리고 엄마랑 같이 내기를 하지 않았습니까?
엄마는 못한다고 생각을 하는데 꼭 할 거라고 믿고 있습니다.
좋습니다. 그리고 마지막으로 이제 구독자님들도 같이 할 건데 뭐 조언의 말씀이나
75일 길면은 길고 또 짧다고 생각하면 짧은데 한 명도 나머지 없이 10주 동안 열심히 화이팅! 합시다.
화이팅 합시다. 화이팅!
화이팅!
So in conclusion, I hope after watching this video, it's helped you to realize weight loss is an investment and a way to take care of yourself more than a punishment. Please remember to join my Discord server, the link will be down below, or email me so I know to add you to our emailing list. So guys, let's finish 2024 a healthier, happier, and better versions of ourselves. We got this.